And the reason I had to come is because you've made a safe place for the truth to be told.
Like I said, and me, I'm 56 years old.
Damn!
I'm sorry.
He had a Christian fan base. He was gonna play the pimp. Why you didn't ask him why has he played a woman in more movies than he's played a man?
And the reason I had to come is because you made a safe place for the truth to be told, like I said. And me, I'm 56 years old. Damn, I'm sorry he had a Christian fan base. He was going to play the pimp. Why you didn't ask him why has he played a woman in more movies than he's played a tag? Katt Williams, the forever whistleblower of the industry, has set the record straight in his latest interview. Katt made some mind-blowing revelation regarding the undercurrent politics that helped Kevin Hart rise to stardom. His comments have sent shockwaves in the industry. Let's delve into the latest expose from Katt that has exposed the inner workings of the comedy business. Katt Williams, the American stand-up comedian and actor, has always stood out from his peers in his blunt and radical beliefs regarding the mechanics of the entertainment industry. His breakout role as Money Mike in Friday after next skyrocketed his career to phenomenal heights. Now he is exposing all of his half-baked fellow comedians. In an interview with Club Shay, Katt claimed that the industry higher-ups have been helping his fellow comedians to stay at the top so that they can dim his achievements in the process. Like, what are you talking about? They think they can rewrite history now. Those who are skeptical about these claims should note that Katt has never been the sheep to the elitist shepherd. He explained that Torre has been spreading false detailed lies about the Comedy Store collaborations of all big names in the comic industry. He alluded that although the industry tried to build a colorful facade by promoting a false gold event that never happened, now Katt, being the truth-teller, revealed their evil scheme. He said about the Comedy Store in Fat Tuesday, where he said that Steve and Cedric and Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish came through there and made all lies. He explained that none of the artists performed together to make an iconic appearance on a Comedy Store show. He argued that if there was such a thing, why was there no buzz around it? Steve Cedric never performed at the Comedy Store at all. Tiffany was only seen at the Lab Factory in 15 years in Hollywood. In addition, Katt revealed that the successful aura that Kevin exudes is all a fluke, as the industry has never seen a Kevin Hart show sold out. He explained that Lehman envisions Kevin as a successful comedian because he was given the golden ticket by the alleged higher-ups. He said no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him getting a standing ovation at any comedy club. He already had his deals when he got here. What do you think a plant is now? That's not all. During a stop on his conspiracy theory tour at Atlanta's Phillips Arena, Williams closed out his show with a few words in regards to Hart's career. He called Hart a puppet and claimed that Hart was in the palm of the higher authorities. He declared, "I've already proven that if the best they got in comedy is Kevin Hart, don't you? Boo, a black man working hard, baby. Even if that man a puppet, it's not his fault we don't get mad. Just because I'm better than some black dudes doesn't mean I'm better than no black dudes. I'm saying if you want to be mad at Kermit the Frog, don't be mad at Kermit the Frog, be mad at Jim Henson. Don't say F Donald Duck when you really mean F Walt Disney." Williams went on to wish Hart the best while separating himself as a comedian who refuses to participate in the puppet show. "I don't care nothing about that happens to Kevin Hart. I just wish him the best. I just know that somebody's hand is stuck up that baby, you understand? Oh, we're a puppet show, boo, please believe it. You're looking at the only man that ain't the 44-year-old star." Then concluded that he held the reins of the legacy of the late great Richard Pryor. He also alluded to certain Hollywood stars having to exchange intimate favors for success. "So since I've already officially proven to myself that I really am who Richard Pryor P.S. asked his torch to, and that I was able to do it without letting a man suck my or sucking a man's D. I walked in with a virgin, a hole. I walked out with a virgin, a hole. I had the same soul today that I had when, and I did Pimp Chronicles all the way right here to the end of Pimp Chronicles." In response to that, Kevin posted on Instagram, trying to show a united front of the comic industry. He said, "Me and Dave Chappelle with our brother at Chris Rock tonight at the Oscars. True professionals understand that the importance of sticking together and supporting one another. At the end of the day, we are comedians, and there aren't many that make it to level that we have made it. But so many doors are open from the success of one comedian, and when you see those doors open, you then have the opportunity to walk. Through them, it's about helping one another, not trying to tear each other down, the insecure ones. We'll never understand that support and encouragement core message Dopapic legendary, but it doesn't take a genius to understand that Key was trying his best to paint Katt in a bad light after going back and forth. With Hart, Williams reportedly challenged Hart to a $5 million battle. Williams insisted that they could do anything Hart desires for the money, but he would like to go head-to-head against him in comedy. He said on that stage, we can put whatever you want, a full-court basketball court, a boxing ring, 2 microphones for a rap cipher, or you can get your butt dusted in comedy on that stage act. And since you're not a puppet, don't bring no white people with you, then most of you might not remember. But Kevin was actually exposed by Katt on another occasion, as well in an interview with Jamal Finley on his YouTube channel, Black Tree Cat. Finally spilled the beans on this dress-wearing scheme you all might be familiar with. See, Katt revealed his thoughts on the hot controversy of Kevin Hart wearing the dress in his SNL skit. But Kevin wasn't alone. Knee in this trap. Eddie Murphy and Jamie Foxx were right beside him to keep him company. Let's be very, very clear. It is possible that there isn't anything funnier than in a dress. Katt astutely highlighted the irony of the situation, as the majority of the audience found amusement in witnessing a black man wearing a dress. However, he alluded that such a reaction would unlikely be reciprocated if the roles were reversed and their fair-skinned counterparts were in a similar position. It's no secret that Katt is regarded by many as one of the funniest comics of his generation. He's known for his unfiltered humor, energy, and blockbuster stand-up specials, despite his ranking among Hollywood's greats. However, Williams hasn't received the same mainstream push that his contemporaries have. He doesn't star in blockbuster movies like Keen Hart, and you'll rarely catch Williams sponsoring in a commercial for a while. Some thought this meant Williams was blackballed from the industry, but in a sit-down with the New York radio station HOT 97, Williams set the record straight. The comedian revealed that he hadn't been blackballed by the industry, contrary to the opinions of some fans. Williams wasn't concerned with being mainstream. He revealed that he was simply more interested in doing things his way. Williams believed one of the reasons why his fans think that way is because he doesn't do commercials or sponsorships. After addressing the matter, however, Williams was quick to dispel the myth. He said, "My fans think like Ike, oh, he's been blackballed. But the truth is, in 20 years, I've never been in a commercial audition in my life. Like I never let my tour get sponsored when I was broke. Or now you can't buy me, not because I'm not for sale. You can't buy me because I might not in the store. That's different." Williams may not need mainstream acceptance, but at one point, mainstream accepted him. In addition to being one of the most successful comedians of his time, Williams added an Emmy to his resume. He earned the Primetime Award for his role in Atlanta, created by Donald Glover. Williams appreciates the Emmy win, but he was clear that the Emmy significance isn't necessarily about him. "The Emmy really didn't mean that much to me. It just meant something to me because on our side of the war coming in, we have to agree that we're not going to win any awards." Williams said so anytime there's a breakthrough, and we do, it's monumental. He later explained his remarks by saying, why did he win the Emmy? Though he won the Emmy cause what had that guy was saying is what they've been wanting that guy to say. They wanted to see that guy like that. That's how they wanted to see him in a dirty wife beater, in an old robe, and we wanted him to apologize and say, "I'm sorry." That's what we would like. Aside from that, Katt also exposed Cedric, the entertainer, for copying his joke to amp up his career as a comic. He alluded that Cedric decided to cross him because Cedric allegedly had initially thought that he could get away with it. Katt said he thought that I was just a no-name comedian and that he could take this joke and nobody would know. The issue was that I had already done this particular joke on BET's Comic View twice. It had done so well that they made it part of the commercial. This is not just a random joke. This is my best joke. It's my closing joke. 1998. I'm doing this joke. Cedric comes to the Comedy Store. He watches me in the audience. He comes backstage. He tells me what a great job I did and how much he loves the joke. 2 years later, he's doing that as his last joke on the original Kings of Comedy, and he's doing it verbatim. "He just changed my car into a spaceship." Cedric later responded to Williams on Instagram by saying, "Revisionist history. Regardless of whatever Katt's opinion, my career can be reduced to one joke." Katt Williams claims as his I've been in over 40 movies, my specials, and brand speaks volumes for who I am, the people I have put on, including Cat in the Hat, at the Gibson Amphitheater, and all that tough talk is corny and a grown-ass man and none